older than JD.
Oh, well, see, I meant by the oldest, like the longest
Oh.
employee who's been there for the longest.
Oh, no.
But
I mean age-wise.
yes, I got you now. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. I just was not picking up what you're putting down when I was. We weren't in the same boat on that one.
Alrighty then.
Well,
All right. Here we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chewed Up and Spit Out.
happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Sunday fun day.
Yeah. As always, I'm just Dusty.
I'm still Jeff.
And
I'm Timmy,
always,
aka the Fat Chef.
I'm sorry, Timmy. I'm always
Nope.
Edie.
And our guest of honor today is Edie, Mama Edie, as we like to call her.
Well, hi, guys.
How's
Thank
it
you.
going?
Thanks for the invite. This is so fun.
Yeah.
Mama Edie, veteran from like the front of the house, behind the back of the bar style for 30 plus years, at least as I know in this town.
Oh, my goodness. 38 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Altogether. Scary.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's a long time. Yeah.
It is. Yep, I started when I was 18, just as a volunteer. And then, it just kind of stuck, you know. Always wanted to just be a bartender. My dreams have come true.
Yeah.
There you go, living the dream, right?
Absolutely.
Somebody's dream.
Another day in paradise, every day.
Thanks. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so I'm sure after 38 years, you've probably seen like the good, the bad, the ugly, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, there's a
And
lot more good than bad, though.
And I've been all of those in one package at one time at the bar.
Heard that, Timmy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right.
It depends on the time of day, I guess.
Yeah, it does. Depend on the day, the mood, and how much you've had to drink.
Well, and the day the drinks are cheaper, usually a really good bet.
Yes.
The cheaper the drinks, the more you drink somehow. It's just odd like that.
It's
No.
amazing.
Maybe
Gotta
it's
love those
chemistry
Mondays
or
and Wednesdays.
Absolutely.
good deal. Well, it's great to have you here, Edie.
Thank you.
I mean, good Lord, like where do we start? Seriously, like you've seen everything.
Yeah. I don't know where to start. So, like I was saying, when I started, my boyfriend at the time, his aunt, owned a bar in that little town in New Jersey where I lived, and she got real sick with cancer. I was already working full time as an office manager at the time, and so I was like, "So, do you need some help? I mean, I'll be happy to help out. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm 18. I know how to drink a beer, but that's about all. I know how to open one,
Yeah, that's a good start.
and I do know math." So it's a perfect start.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she threw me in there and volunteered for quite a while, and then she started paying me. So that's how it went. Back then, cheapest drink was 30 cents for
Jeez.
a draw Schlitz.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, was this in Florida or Jersey? Or?
New Jersey, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you spent time in both states.
Yeah, I bartended in Florida, too. That was quite interesting. Way different. Like, people would come in almost naked. That's great. Like, you got pasties on. Come on in. Where's your ID? I know it's not in your bra.
Yeah.
Just underneath the titty, you know? Gotta lift the titty up to get it.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Nice.
Yeah, and they had just beer bars, and then they had full liquor bars, but their liquor license there is so high. So there was a lot of just beer and wine.
Okay.
Okay.
But
That
they
was
could
in
have...
Florida?
Yes, in Florida. But they
Gotcha.
now you guys might have know this because you're on the other side of things, really. But they had alcohol that they could serve that was kind of wine-based, I guess. I had never heard of it. So there's vodka and there's rum and all this stuff. It's not as high in alcohol content, but it's a wine-based alcohol, which they were allowed to sell. So guess what we started selling? A lot of My Bloody Marys.
Oh, yes. You do make an excellent one, for sure.
They did become very popular in that bar, so it was
So-
just strange.
So we're talking like a super sour grapes, maybe.
I guess. I don't know. A lot of it was clear vodka, like vodka, rum. They didn't really have whiskey, but the clear.
I wonder if
liquors.
it's almost just like a water it down type of situation or something, where it's like, because like the wine, I know like the liquor levels are a lot of times what they judge it on. So they're like, we want to serve vodka, but it's got to be half as strong as it is now. Like, well, pour half of this bottle into that bucket and then fill it up with water, and then it's half as strong.
But what is wine-based liquor? I don't really even know. I worked there for a while. I never even tried to care or figure it out because I knew I wasn't going to stay for long. But, like, what do they put? A little bit of Chardonnay and then the rest vodka and maybe a little water? That's wine-based. I mean, I could mix that myself.
I think it's called a spritzer, right?
Kinda.
Oh wow, wine liquor. That is, that's so weird.
I guess we'll have to look that up.
Yeah,
It seems kind of like cross-continental, maybe like one of those like fusion words, maybe.
fusion.
Yeah, wine-based alcohol. Not wine though. It's wine-based.
Wine-based vodka. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about jungle juice.
Yeah. I know how to make that too.
Again,
So, very
giant
strange.
bucket. That's the half of the bottle of vodka. But then instead of the water, you pour the other half of the bottle.
I don't know. Odd. Anyway, Florida's just a strange place to be a bartender.
Yeah.
Strange place in general, not just to be a bartender.
So, this is funny too. I used to, before I had a job, I would look at the ads, Craigslist, whatever, looking for bartenders. And I would go into the bar like a few days before I would even try to apply. Mm-hmm. I know I'm qualified, obviously, but I had to go check it out to see if it's the kind of place that I want to work.
Yes, for
Now,
sure.
mind you, it's Florida, so I go into the bar, I had water or drink or whatever, and I kind of scoped the place out, and I'm like, do they have a blender? No. Number one. That's great.
No blenders for eating.
Do they have,
I don't blame you on that one.
pineapple that goes in the drink? No. Another good sign.
It's kind of a lot like I believe, Timmy, like you will refuse to work at a place that serves calamari, right?
Right.
Definitely a new thing to me, but yes, I will never work at a place that serves calamari again, or oysters for that matter. Just fuck both those things.
I'm with you on the oysters. I do I like calamari. Like, I'm with you on, I don't want to fuck with calamari anymore. I've fucked with way too much of that.
Just get a whole octopus leg and fry it.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah,
Savage.
I like
I
to
know.
eat calamari whenever I'm at a new place and I see they have calamari. I really like to try it because it's such an easy thing to do right and such an easy thing to fuck up that you can
totally.
judge whether or not to buy the $40 lamb rack by that calamari. Like, how's the calamari? This tastes like shit. I think I'll take your cheeseburger.
Right.
Well said. I always thought the same thing about like a grilled cheese sandwich. Like like make me a grilled cheese sandwich for an appetizer, and I'll think about whether I want to spend like my money on an actual entree.
There you go.
Well, yeah, you could try the same thing at a bar, but I guess, hey, can I get a Bud Light? Sure. Okay, now I'll have Long Island iced tea. That Bud Light was awesome.
You nailed it on that Bud Light.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I judge my bars a little different than I do a restaurant. For me, the bar is more about the atmosphere, the people behind the bar, than the rest. Because I don't drink top shelf drinks. So.
Oh, no, you do. You drink it, Timmy.
Yep, and you designed a drink at the Roadhouse, and I still order that all the time, and I get sad every single time I order a Timmy. Like, it's not a Timmy without Timmy.
I know, and I'm making it Timmy, and there's no Timmy.
The fuck, Timmy?
I mean, you're talking to the Timmy right now.
Man, like your connection is definitely like a cutting out on us
Yeah,
for sure.
we're getting some weird scrambles on your end.
Yeah, I don't have the best cell connection.
What was that?
What?
He said, I don't have the best cell connection, guys.
Oh.
Do you have Wi-Fi there? Turn on Wi-Fi calling.
I have Wi-Fi. I'm not sure how you do Wi-Fi calling.
Just go onto your settings and then your Wi-Fi, and then
Okay.
it should have an option of Wi-Fi calling, and just turn it on.
All right, I can try that. Hold on.
No worries.
Man, that's some future shit. I didn't even know about that.
I know, shit.
Well, and I don't even know how to access what we're doing right now. So, I mean, that just shows
Yeah.
my skill level. It's like
Yeah.
not the same as yours, but it's kind of in there.
Yeah.
We can call this like a three-legged race, you know? Between like the four of us, we should be able to figure out something.
I wouldn't have known that either. But Sarah lives out in the country now, and she has horrible cell service. So when I'm at her house, I go on her Wi-Fi and turn on my Wi-Fi calling.
Oh, well,
And it's a much better deal. It doesn't matter how many bars you have. It's connected as long as you're connected.
That's
Nice.
smart. That's smart.
like Satellite Sally or something like that, or
Satellite Sally sounds pretty sexy.
Skyly.
Oh, I thought you said Sally, but
Satellite Sally.
ooh, baby.
Damn. Welcome to Star Trek.
Do 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 do.
You don't want to go home with her. She's a real Satellite Sally, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Sounds like she's been around.
That sounds like a Western, like go back in time thing. Where's Satellite
It's a
Sally?
line from the space western we're doing.
Yeah, like, what's a satellite? I know who Sally is.
Sally.
Well, I think a satellite is opposite from like Sata Heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would just fall out of the sky, wouldn't it?
It depends on a few different things. Mass versus orbit, whatever's.
Timmy, are you still there? Did you?
Yeah, I did that. I hope this makes it better. I don't know if it will or not, but
Well,
I
you're
did
not-
do that.
You're
so.
not breaking up at the
Breaking
moment,
up
so-
anymore?
Yeah.
You're doing
Nice.
good. Well, yeah, worst case scenario, I could Facebook call you or something, but
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I did set it up. Hopefully, it works. I don't know. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, so I have not the best Wi-Fi and not the best cell service.
yeah.
Well, at least I know you're not just breaking up with me. You're breaking up with me, Dusty, and Edie. So
Yeah. I'm breaking
Damn.
up with everyone.
I haven't had a breakup in a long time. I'm starting to get sad now.
I know. I got some ice cream in the fridge, guys.
Oh, awesome. I need that.
I don't get any because I'm the one doing the breaking up.
Yeah.
That's right.
You just go out to the bar and party and have fun. We're the three who have to sit here and watch rom-coms and eat ice cream.
Well, I'm not going to a bar or anything for quite some time because my little brother won't let me interact with more than my mother and his family if I want to see anyone.
Your niece, yeah, or anybody, yeah.
it's kind of smart, but it also sounds kind of selfish on your little brother. Like it's like he's trying to keep it all to himself.
Yeah, I know. What a jerk.
I know.
Most little brothers are jerks at some time.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we got to get you back up here so we can keep you all to ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be relatively soon. It'll be in September or October. I have to talk with my brother on a couple of things, which one it is, but I'm planning on coming maybe a week or so before my surgery. That way I can have a week to,
Yeah.
be
Hang
me.
out.
Yeah.
Keep Ghostface company.
So I can make
Yeah.
Timmy
Yeah,
a Timmy?
absolutely. Yep.
Yay, I get to make Timmy a Timmy.
I do feel like
Yes.
Ghostface is sitting pretty close to us this time, and I think it might be because he can hear you.
Oh, geez.
Or he's keeping an eye
what's
on
up,
me.
Ghostface?
One of the two.
One of the two.
Well, Ghostface killer.
Yeah, which I guess my cousins told me I cannot apply a Sharpie to Ghostface. I got some really creative skills going on, and I kind of want to apply them. But
Yeah, no Sharpies.
Who the hell gave him pink eyebrows?
Oh, check that one out. It's out of scene, but I'll put that
Oh, I
picture
can
in the
see it.
podcast. That was him on I think it was the 80s snowdown that they
Oh
did.
my gosh, that's awesome.
Little boy George-ish.
it's like more David Bowie-ish. But
David Bowie, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Poor Ghostface.
Poor Ghostface.
I hope we have a snow down this year.
Oh, yeah.
We always work a shitload, but it's always so much worth it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I don't know.
I still feed people, but I just don't want them taking up my bar seat.
I know, I get it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
It's
actually
an
be
insane
happy
amount
not
of
to be
people.
there for Snowdown this year.
Well, I'm sure you're not. At least you won't have me invading your apartment.
Well, that was the best part of Snowdown, Edie, not the worst part. The worst part is the fact that for 3 days I work like 20 hours out of the day.
Yeah.
So I get, 16 hours of sleep, 16 hours off of work in a 3-day weekend. So
Yeah, I get it. Even though I only work the one place, I normally work
Yeah.
anywhere between, 25 and 28 hours a week. And I'd be bringing in 40, 45 hours in a week. I'm like, okay. Thank
Fuck
God
all
for
y'all.
Timmy's place, but now Timmy don't have that place. So I'm hoping someone that loves me will get that place and do the same.
I'm pretty sure you
Well,
still
I'm
have
sure-
access to the keys.
Well, if
Yeah, I'm
somebody
sure
else is
Rob and
living
Heidi
there,
would-
though. See what I'm
Help you out,
saying?
too.
Whoever else moves in, I hope they love me and will allow me to do the same thing.
Well, that should be kind of a package deal. They're like, okay, so you're going to rent this apartment. You're
Yeah.
eventually going to have, like, Edie or Jeff, like, crashing on your couch. You know? It's a package deal.
Yeah. Amenities. It comes with friends. Yeah.
I mean, I'll
That's a
pay
part
you.
of the
I'll
lease.
even pay you. I mean, I don't care. I just need a place to walk up to if I can walk.
One of my favorite ones, Timmy, is like when I was on a bender out of like Shannon Arts place with fucking Overacker, and I just had to crash at your place for like a minute. Like I just need like a floor to sleep on for a second, and I wake up and
Yeah.
I'm like asking you like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Yeah, that was the best.
You're
What are
like-
you doing here? This is my apartment. Your apartment. What are you doing here?
That's funnier than shit.
Yeah, that
True
was
story.
good.
Yeah. That's when you know it was a good night out.
Yeah, that's when you know you didn't get much sleep.
Yeah.
The one that stands out with me staying up there is when we played darts that night. Like you were
Oh, yeah.
giving me all the dart lessons. It was so fun. You could see me progressing. We should have been recording that.
Yes,
That was
would've-
fun.
that
And it
would've
wasn't even a
been
snow
interesting.
down time.
No, that was just a random day.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like a birthday or anything.
I don't
know
think
how
so.
don't know how that
Sometimes
one worked
random
out.
days are the best.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Random days happen.
I probably
Yes,
had too many donuts that day.
of liquid variety.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, Baker's
Liquid
dozen.
donuts.
I don't eat donuts. I drink them.
Yeah, right.
Baker's dozen.
Ooh, scary.
A Baker's 12-pack.
Add one for good measure.
And one for good measure. Yeah.
That's a good idea. You should sell them in a baker's dozen. 13 drinks for, I don't know, however the amount of price it'd be.
Right now, we definitely do it to go.
Are you doing drinks to go now with the whole COVID bullshit?
No, not drinks themselves, but
Oh,
so we're doing buckets of beer,
okay.
and so Hyde just got gin and tonic in a can,
Okay.
I think of margaritas as well. in a
margarita
can.
in a can, and one other thing I can't remember what it is in a can. All three of them taste
Okay.
great, and all three of them are 12.5% alcohol. So,
Okay,
you
nice.
know, like twice or a little bit more than a beer is. Anyhow, you could buy a bucket of whatever and put ice on there. And so we have to stop serving at 10. You can't bring anything in, but you could still be open. So you
Oh.
see, so you sell the bucket of beer before 10, and they could sit there and drink it. Put ice in there, of course, so everything stays cold. Play pool, drink it, and you could take it home if you
Okay.
want. So, you know, you could take home, say you only drink one, and you want to
Yeah.
leave. You could just take home the rest.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, I
That's
tried
a-
that. I tried that out
you want?
last night for the first time,
Yeah.
and it seemed cool. But I was just there with like the same like two guys like shooting pool and kind of annoying the shit out of JD and like Matty the door guy. You know, and like, well, we're not done drinking. Blah blah blah. Oh, JD's like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna go and like start turning the lights off, turn the TVs off, and like just turn like everything off around us.
Yeah, that's because there were only three of you. What time was it?
I
Don't know.
I don't recall. I
2:30.
do not recall.
It's pretty damn late, I'm sure.
Yeah, I did
So,
get home
did you
till-
take any home? Any of your leftover beers or whatever?
Yeah, I did, and I probably shouldn't have because that's something I'm not supposed to do is to leave a place like that. I don't know. Like I don't know the rules. Like,
No, you can take it from there.
okay, so I'm not in trouble, is what you're saying.
No, that's what the to-go part is.
Okay.
So if
Aren't
you
you
have-
always in trouble somewhere, Jeff?
I really am, Timmy.
So if you bought 6 beers in your bucket and you want to go home before, they're throwing you out, whatever the hell,
Yeah.
you just take the 3 that are left in the brown bag that they have there and you just go home with it.
Oh, that's so comforting.
That's super smart too.
Yeah.
That's a super smart way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, like whatever keeps them paying their rent. I
Yeah.
want that place to stay open. 'Cause
Yeah, me too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love all my people
Yeah.
there. I want them to stay
Me
open.
3 from far away.
Yeah.
Can you get like a FedEx beers from there to keep them open?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll have to call in some orders and they'll have to ship me something.
Yeah. We'll send you all little shooter bottles of what goes into your drink.
Timmy needs 6 Timmys sent to him through Amazon.
They'll be nice and flat when they get to Arizona.
No, you just have to add soda. That's all. We'll send the ingredients.
Yeah. It's a deconstructed Timmy. A Tim.
There you go.
Overnight.
Or, yeah,
It's a Tim.
It's a Tim. Deconstructed Timmy.
That's awesome. When you get a Tim, it's to go.
right.
When you get a Timmy, it's for here.
There we go.
There you go.
You just make it more complicated. Thank you.
Just adding your words to it, making it logical.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have a Jamie, which is the same damn drink, but in a short
No.
glass, without
Yes.
without a straw and without a lime. And you don't have a lime
Yes.
either.
I don't-
It's the same thing.
I don't
it's
have a
just
lime
in a
either.
short glass.
Yeah, and with a straw for me because fuck
Well,
the
of
turtles.
course. Well, I understand.
Oh, fuck the turtles, and I try to protect my teeth more than turtles.
Right? Ow.
What about turtle teeth?
They
Oh.
have beaks, not teeth.
Beaks. Yeah.
They have like
Snapping
one
turtles.
tooth. One tooth.
One tooth. One really big tooth. Snapping turtles are some scary shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had one of those, come to my farm. My grandpa, they had caught one, and I was only about 10, and I was like, wow, it's so huge. It was in the back of the truck. And they're like, stand back, so it was still alive. And so, because my grandma made turtle soup. Anyway, they're the best for turtle soup, apparently. Anyhow, my grandpa comes out with a broomstick, and he holds it in front of this turtle's beak. And the turtle snaps onto it, and he's holding it like he's not letting go. So you can imagine if it was your finger or something, it would be gone.
Oh, it's gone. Yeah.
So he holds it up in the air like this, and my uncle takes a freaking knife and chopped his head off.
Oh, jeez. Well, okay.
yeah.
Just saying, I grew up on a farm. We did shit like
Oh
that.
yeah. No, I lived in Texas, and
And then we ate them.
I saw yeah. I saw and ate my first turtle. Pretty similar, except for we were fishing, me and my grandpa, and he set up a trout line, which is basically just a line that goes across the lake with hooks on it. And we're out there going, and at a certain point, we see it pulling down, and he's just like, he is super happy, like we caught the biggest catfish. And I was maybe nine at the time, and we go to pull it up. And he pulls it up, and as soon as he gets it out of the water, I'm leaning close. He just drops it back and pushes me back. He's like, no, that thing will get you.
Yeah.
And then pulls it up from a little ways down, but yeah, just enough to get the head up. And then
Yep.
just beats the shit out of the head with the stick and throws it in. And yeah, it was like about that big around, but giant snapping turtle. And we made fried turtle. He liked it fried, so we took it home and my grandma deep fried it, and
Never
with
had
some
that.
fancy ketchup.
Yeah. Never had
And it
that,
was-
but
yeah.
Neither have I. That sounds actually kind of tasty.
Yeah, it was super good, and especially for me as a kid, turtle soup would have been more of a sell for me, where it's like you would have had to really convince me to eat that turtle soup of the animal I just saw bludgeoned. But you give me fried balls of anything as a 9-year-old
God.
with some ketchup, I'm like, let me get some.
oh my God.
Does it come with tater tots?
Those are the tater
Those
tots.
are the turtle tots. Yeah.
Turtle tots.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Anything's good with the right sauce. That's all I
yeah.
can say.
Yeah.
As long as it's good
Although
sauce.
if you eat a steak with ketchup, you should be punished.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
You should eat that at home.
Yeah. In your closet
your
with a helmet on.
While crying. you have to start crying before you eat it and cry the entirety of the steak.
And when you're
Well,
done,
you also know.
stick your
You
thumb
also
in your
know that
mouth
you're
and
gonna
start
get well
sucking.
done. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Oh, we have the way. So we've recently changed up our POS system at work, and so now, like, pretty much anything they ask for just comes back on our tickets, and I hate it so much because it just makes things so much more disgusting. Because, like, before, you're already talking shit. You're like, well done burger, no LTO, no cheese. Like, what the fuck is this, a child? But then, like, now we get on the ticket, like, 7 ketchups. Just like the little modifier at the bottom. We don't have to get the ketchups, but because it's to-go packets, they have to come out. So you instantly see that, and you're like, oh, God. Oh, that made it worse. He's just gonna... That's going to be a ketchup soup
So you
with
just
in a bread bowl with some beef.
you just want a hockey puck with some blood on top?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect. I want you to cook all the blood out of the burger and then infuse it with ketchup instead of blood.
On a side note, fans, I'm now seriously considering going to order some food from Dusty's restaurants. Now that I can put like modifiers in like that.
Which is what?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm gonna write poetry to you.
What restaurant?
Ska.
Oh,
Ska Brewing,
I
yeah.
knew that. I'm sorry, I forgot.
It's okay.
This guy ordered a burger and the ticket's 3 feet long.
Oh, yeah. And also, we'll get a ticket. I'll get like 6 inches of ranch. Just because each of the sides come individual, so you just get like a this is 6-inch ticket.
Oh,
and
you
pull
stole
it,
a
and you're
dot
like,
matrix printer?
oh yeah, and
Oh,
and
my
you
Lord.
pull it, and right away it's like, oh my God, that's just at least it's all ranch, because that sounded like I was gonna have to do a lot of work, but God damn, that is a lot of ranch for one table. Occasionally, one of the ranches has like a substitute for it. It's like 5 ranches and 1 side of marinara. Like, who's the classy fucker at that table? Look out and see the guy sitting at the table with his head hung in shame. That is the guy who ordered the marinara.
And then you bring him the ticket.
Yeah.
I don't know, like maybe
Telling you,
Fancy
man,
pants.
for weddings, we got to have a ranch fountain. Just like those chocolate fountains, but ranch.
Yeah. Skewers of fried food.
Yeah, there you go.
That's my kind of
It'll be a-
wedding. Of course, I'll never have another one of those.
That's my $1 million, mine and Sean's $1 million restaurant. When we truly get the money to just throw money at something that's going to make us just billions of dollars over time, it's going to be called Soup Bowl of Ranch. And you're going to get, you're going to get there's going to be ranch fountains. There's going to be fried food in a buffet, but instead of a plate, you just get like a wide-brimmed bowl of ranch. And so you just line the brim with all the fried shit you want and sit down and just mow into your soup bowl of ranch.
wouldn't that be like a ranch gazpacho or like a ranch vichyssoise,
It's just a soup bowl of ranch.
Well, yeah, we could add more syllables, sell it for like more dollars.
Trust me, you can't. Add vichyssoise, they're not going to buy it. Say soup bowl of ranch, no.
How about vicious ranch?
Someone
Can
in
it be in a
Texas
bread
just
bowl
got
too,
half of an
Dusty?
erection.
Oh,
In a bread
Can the
bowl.
bowl be made out of what's it called? Mozzarella pot, like mozzarella sticks, but a bowl.
Oh, what about mozzarella sticks for the base, and then it's onion rings to make the shape of the bowl?
There you go.
what are you going to garnish this with? What are you going to garnish this with?
More ranch. I said-
Maybe you could come up with a fried ranch ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, ranch mac and cheese, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe like a ranch ball with a hidden chicken thigh.
With a Hidden Valley.
The Hidden Valley. We're gonna have the Hidden Valley specialty menu. Just a little area where you have to step down 2 steps, and there's a special little buffet.
Go down to the Hidden Valley.
Go down to the Hidden Valley.
Never know what
Everything
you'll
down
find.
there is fried, but after it's fried, it's not just tossed in salt and pepper. It's tossed in a combination of salt, pepper, and dry Hidden Valley
Valley.
mix. Yeah.
It's a Hidden Valley.
Oh, jeez.
Ranch on ranch on ranch.
I love it.
Sounds like some Brokeback Mountain shit.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome to me.
Yeah. And it sounds like a chain that would make billions of dollars. That would make like cigar smoking, driving a car with horns on the front of it money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then that place you can judge, I'll have a Bud Light. Oh, that was terrific. Can I have a Long Island? With a side of ranch?
All
I
of
feel
our
like I'm
Long
in the
Islands
ranch.
come with a drop shot of ranch.
Oh,
But the ranch is also alcoholic.
Oh, boy, just add some of that wine vodka. You'll be great.
Yeah, we have a wine vodka ranch.
It sounds a lot like fermented buttermilk to me.
Yep.
Still alcoholic.
Similar.
Well, you know,
yeah.
if it classifies as vodka, fuck yeah.
If it ferments, we can drink it.
So the moldy cheese I can eat? Awesome.
Yeah.
That's penicillin. I'm all over that. Fight off the virus. Woohoo! I was saving that moldy cheese for a special occasion.
Yeah.
You know,
What-
like when they lock us down again. I'm going to eat all that cheese.
What is too blue for blue cheese?
Yeah, that's actually that's a deep question. Like, when is the blue cheese too blue? I've literally asked that question myself a million times, and not even in a deep way, just looking at a chunk of blue cheese. Like, is this bad? Can it be bad? How blue is too blue?
So, well, Joe Lampman brought me that award-winning, like, #1 blue cheese stuff.
Yeah, like from the Rogue River. Like,
Yeah, 6 years in a row or whatever. It was very blue, Dusty, just saying. And I ate it, and I'm still here. That was like 6 months ago, so haven't grown any antennas.
I don't think
You know,
there
I
is
mean-
a too blue.
I don't think it's too blue.
depends on how sad it is.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I was really sad when I ate it and made me feel better, so I don't know if that
Oh,
counts.
so yeah, it's anti-blue cheese.
Damn, what is that on the color spectrum? Like yellow or green? No, it's gotta be yellow. Yellow or red.
Well, I mean, you know the Texas in me right away. When you say yellow, I just picture melted Velveeta with some pico de gallo in it. So yes, that is my happy place.
Well, I'm from New Jersey. When you say yellow to me, I just picture a lot of people with yellow T-shirts running away. Yellow belly, just saying.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
I fucking love the Jersey accent, though. Always have.
Yeah.
Can you please, like, just say that one word I like so much?
I don't know. Can you give me some water?
Ah, there it is. Oh. Fucking water.
Jeff, do you have a quarter?
Quarter, water,
Or maybe a cup of coffee?
Cappy.
There you go. That's all I got.
All right.
what about doing the laundry? But another way of saying laundry. Did
Do the
your
wash.
family ever say, yeah, the wash?
Doing the wash.
I don't say wash. No, there's no R in wash. I'll do the wash.
Are you sure?
Yeah, do the wash.
It is crazy how different. I mean, that just all the different accents and
Well, in
tones
our industry,
around.
pop and Coke even. Like,
Or
or
soda.
pop and soda is what
Yeah,
I meant.
Soda.
Coke is a whole nother subject, but pop and soda, yeah.
Yeah. When I was younger, I lived in Hawaii, and that was always the funniest because out there, you know, it's like Hawaiian is a specific style of talking. Like they've got the pigeon style, but you know, me being like a transplant there and whatnot, like I know how to talk like that, but that was never really my thing. And
But you
so-
kind of stand out anyway,
Yeah.
I'm sure, not as a native.
No, and but then you meet people, tourists from all over, and it's always silly how during the spring especially, we could tell different areas of spring break because all of a sudden all the people you would see around would have a certain dialect, and everyone's just trying to piece it together like, So is that, you guys think that's like upper Midwest? Because I thought I caught a little Minnesota in there, a little bit of Minnesota going on
Minnesota.
there. Yeah. Like, howdy, how y'all doing? Like, that South is on spring break.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be Maui Wowie, because I have totally smoked way better weed, like, all the time back home, bro. All the time. Like, okay, California's on spring break.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Welcome, West Coast. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I guess you should have brought your own.
Yeah, I guess you should have brought it.
Yeah, shove it up your ass
Yeah.
and pull it out when you get here. How about that?
Yeah.
And that's just good advice.
Yeah.
That's just me being a bartender. I'm sorry. I'm not even bartending, but, that's the way it comes out.
I heard that. I hear the bartender. I hear the Jersey girl.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And then, you meet people from all over the world, too. And it's the same with cooking, or not as much with cooking, but with bartending especially.
No, I mean people
Yeah.
from all over the place, like Germany and Russia and, I don't know, just all over our country, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, from all over the country. I have people that come to see me from out of the country when they're in town. Just like, oh my God, you're still here. I'm like, oh my God, you're still alive and you're from that country.
You must be talking about the Swiss.
Thank you for coming to see me.
The Swiss are pretty polite, and I've seen a lot of Swiss people here. Like, I think they go after like a mountain climbing or like ice climbing, like definitely
Yeah,
ice
absolutely.
climbing,
Yeah.
And like they'll fly here to our little pleasant town of Durango to go like ice climbing in some waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, up at Uray, people. I know
Yeah.
people do that there a bunch.
In Box Canyon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went and saw that, and it was funny. Me and the wife both looked at it, and we were like, "Fuck that!"
Absolutely.
that would be scary when it's not covered in ice. Cover
Yeah.
that in ice and make it fucking -10 out here.
It's like,
Fuck
even
yourself.
if I was drunk, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I did a lot of
after-
crazy stuff when I was drunk, like jump into this 30-degree water. Okay, I'll do that, but no, not going up there.
No, it's after 10 a.m. I'm not suicidal anymore.
Yeah, you can give me as much alcohol as you want. I am not climbing that sucker.
We should climb this ice. We shouldn't even walk across ice. Why are we gonna try to climb up it?
Yeah.
You're fucking with ice and gravity, and neither of those guys like you.
Yeah, not right now.
They're assholes on a normal day.
Absolutely.
Well said.
Oh, well, so yeah, talking about people coming in from different places,
Yeah.
what would you say, being here in Colorado for a little while, right?
30 years.
30 years, yeah, just a little bit.
More than half my life now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say your favorite place for visitors is? Your favorite visitors from any country, state?
Arizona.
Arizona?
Absolutely. Arizona.
Yeah, good call.
And people from Canada.
Canada.
Very
Yeah.
nice
Oh, yeah.
people usually. And
Oh, so polite.
Very polite.
yeah. And, I have, this is a funny story. So this is about, I don't know, 5-6 years ago or something. I had a couple come in, and I'm guessing they were German, just from what I could understand, or not understand what they were saying. They were trying to say beer, and I'm like, but it was not coming out anything like beer to me, Anyway, they look up at the taps, and so they point, and they're getting upset with me because I'm not understanding what they're saying. So they actually got up and left. And I was like, well, if you're going to come to America, maybe you should learn how to say the word beer.
Beer.
Jeez. Mama Edie laid down the law.
And they didn't understand what I was saying, just like I didn't understand what they were saying. So I'm
So
like,
it really didn't matter either way.
bye. The door swings both ways, in and out.
What?
Go down to the German bar down the street. Oh, sorry, we don't have one.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And it is silly too nowadays because of the fact that like
They have no patience.
everyone's got smartphones, and
Well,
you can
this was,
literally.
like I said, like 6 years ago
oh
or
yeah,
something.
6
So
years. So
Yeah, I
But
still had a
still,
dumb
I
phone.
mean-
that was still new, but you could still Google was.
they
still
weren't as
around.
smart then as they are
Yeah.
now. But anyway,
Germans or the Swiss or who?
all of it, all of the above.
Foreigners, man.
Phones,
Fucking
Germans,
foreigners.
all of them.
They
So
should
yeah,
not
I
be so
mean,
smart.
that was just like, why don't you learn how to speak English and say beer when you come into an American bar? You're coming here on vacation. You like to drink beer, obviously. You're from Germany. That's great. That's wonderful. I want to serve you beer. But you need to know how to say beer.
What is
Or just
German
Bud.
for beer?
Yeah, something.
Thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
Or get better at sign language, That's
Yeah, I got
another
sign
thing there,
language.
too, where like, yeah.
can you understand that?
You have a
Universal.
very definitive sign language.
I also have eye language.
I don't know. I'd be in trouble going to any foreign bar just trying to order a Timmy. They wouldn't know what I'm talking about.
Well, I wouldn't go to another country and try to order drinks without knowing how to say what I like to drink. Like,
Yeah.
I could learn how to say hello, good evening, good afternoon, Bud Light, and thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I can learn that. I think my brain still works good enough to do that if I'm going to go to another country.
Yeah.
Just like a heads up, it's like when I hate flying. You guys know this. I hate I hate riding
Oh,
in
God.
airplanes.
You and Kim on the flight to fucking Hawaii was the best.
No, that was actually
It
not
was
what
not.
I would not consider that the best at
No.
all.
No, it was horrible. And the funny thing is, I fucking love flying.
I can live without it my whole life, but,
See,
it takes a
those-
long time to
those
drive
two,
places.
yeah.
Yeah, so every time I have to take a commercial flight, I will YouTube the model and make of the airplane I'm going to be riding on, and I'll actually go through the YouTube process of learn how to emergency land this motherfucker. It helps the anxiety a little bit.
So, in case you got to knock out the pilot and take over.
Yeah, exactly.
You got it going on. All right.
I'm getting to that age to where I look ahead of things.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, nowadays, though, as modern as commercial flights have got, it's pretty much going to just do it itself.
I'll knock the shit out of that modern system too.
Yeah.
Step in line.
I'm at the age where I live for today and think about what happened yesterday. So there you go.
Oh, wow.
Don't really so much worry about tomorrow.
What I did yesterday, shit.
See, I have that problem too. What I do 5 minutes ago, I don't know, but right now I know I got to go pee.
Yeah.
Great. That's just, reality of life for me at the moment.
Yeah, it's the point that we've gotten to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But especially these days, who knows what the fuck's gonna happen tomorrow?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could
no
wake
idea.
up and it could be like, we found out everyone cannot use their left leg for anything, or you all will fucking die. Okay, guys, I guess we're just working off rights today.
Yeah, we're just working on the boot.
Yeah. Right.
It'd be hard to kick ass with just one leg, though.
Yeah. It would.
Yeah, it
be.
would.
Yeah.
It would. But like I said, firearms work good. You don't need legs for that.
Just opposable thumbs.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Trigger fingers.
Yeah.
Just push that button right there.
I mean, it
Got
is
all the ranch you can enjoy.
all the ranch you can enjoy. A ranch fountain.
God, wouldn't that be wonderful? If they sold Colt 45s for the side of ranch.
Yeah.
That'd be a good world.
With a box of bullets to go with it.
Yeah.
That's what we garnish our ranch
and
with.
here's the
bullets.
ranch,
It's the ranch.
just in case.
we dust bullets in ranch powder. They kill white trash werewolves.
Put it in your survival pack.
Put it in your survival pack.
I'm going to start making a list here because this is a really good idea.
Lots of dried ranch.
Dried ranch
And not
powder.
Hidden Valley. You make your own. And then dry it out. You know how it works.
Extra monosodium glutamate, I'm sure.
I don't have any clue, but I'm
Oh,
sure you'll
God.
figure it out.
The first person in the apocalypse who figures out how to make ranch.
We'll be rich.
Yeah.
But there won't be any money.
Emperor.
There won't be any money. I have all of the things, whatever currency is now.
I have bullets. I have bolts.
Bolts?
And I have ranch.
I have ranch. I have ranch by the gallon.
And opposable thumbs.
And posable thumbs. Yeah. 4 of them because of the mutations after the nuclear holocaust.
One of them was on my forehead,
Yeah,
but
I literally got thumbs coming out my ass.
and if you ask nicely, it'll be holding a package of ranch.
Oh my god.
That's pretty shitty, huh, Jeff?
And I choose to hang out with you people. I choose to hang out with
I don't
you
know
people.
how we always get on the ranch track. It always
Are you
comes up
kidding?
in this show.
I
but-
chose to bring my ass over here.
Yeah, before that, I chose to invite you.
It's all choices. We make choices.
God damn.
Yeah.
I might have to get some learning done on choice making. Maybe like the difference between satisfaction or happiness or contentment. Just get a whiteboard or maybe an Etch-a-Sketch and draw this out.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Just don't overthink it.
Or have a conversation with a professional, which is a good time to plug our new podcast that's coming up, Conversations with Greatness.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I mean, these are things.
Conversations.
Yeah,
Greatness.
we're talking to some pretty awesome people.
People who are much smarter than we are, and they're experts in the field that we have kind of an interest in. So. Say, if I like something like philosophy, oh, that's a cool idea. Maybe I'll have a guest tomorrow, like a Dr. Nash, talking about, being a doctor and having a master's in it, and talking to me about ethos.
Dropping some fucking philosophy on us.
Yeah. I mean, my bag wasn't big enough to carry around some
Yeah.
philosophy.
We're still waiting on Neil deGrasse Tyson to get back to us.
Yeah. We're working on
Well, we'll
that.
see. He might get back to you.
I think so. It's just a matter of scheduling.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike that little fucking cunt bitch Bobby Flay who has not got back to
Yeah,
us yet.
yeah. Bring that back around.
Oh, my goodness. That was pretty damn blunt, Jeff.
Yeah.
Well, he's a Yankees fan. I got to be because they're idiots.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm.
I already don't like them. Never even met the man. Skankies? Ah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know a guy who could make better pizza than him. That's for sure. If he ever comes out of the woodworks, you know what I
just
mean.
stop being a Yankee fan for a minute and be a real human
Yeah.
being, maybe.
Everybody knows Bobby Flay is clearly the one hiding from the world, not Sean.
Exactly. Fucking pizza guru Sean will fucking take him on any day, anytime. You call it, Bobby.
I like pizza.
There you go.
Yeah. That, we already
And
got
I
a
hate
judge.
the Yankees, so I'm all in. I'm listening to that. I'm not wise enough to be a part of it, but I would listen in.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll learn something about making pizza.
Yeah. Also, side note, Bobby Flay, we would love to have you as a guest on the Chewed Up and Spit Out podcast. Please contact
Whenever
us.
you can make time,
Whenever you can make time. We really appreciate all the things you've done, but, Sean will still smoke you at pizzas. Oh, God.
All right, I have to excuse myself because I have to use the restroom.
Fair enough.
Alrighty, yeah, we'll take a real quick little break here, and we'll be back to finish her out.
Sounds great to me.
Right on, right on.
Right on. Oh, hi, Ghost.
We just talk, cook, and serve drinks. We don't know how to run camera.
Yeah.
Well, of course, and criticize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That has to be in there, too.
Oh, yeah. She keeps us straight. She keeps us going. Especially during the whole fucking layoff thing.
Speaking of criticizing, can I just say something about that for a second? So I used to date a chef. Okay, so I'm not going to say any names, but anyhow, we went out to dinner multiple times. I would just say every single time he had a complaint. It got a little bit embarrassing and frustrating because I'm like, oh, that tastes delicious.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, no, it needs more of this or it needed more of that. And yeah, I'm like, okay. Just saying, you know, criticizing.
I also do hate taking myself out to dinner, too, because I do the same thing.
I love your analogy about let's just go to Taco Bell because my expectations are very low. And so if it's shitty, well, then that's what I expected.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I don't go out enough, so whenever I do, like, they have to really fuck it up for me to be mad.
Calamari first.
Like, yeah, calamari first. If that goes okay, then, we'll try our second date with a little entree.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, but, typically it's one of those where, especially by that point, I'm typically excited for whatever's on the menu, and I'm like, this is going to be awesome. And then I get it. And if they don't fuck it up, then, I'm just super happy.
How many times out of 10, just saying, do you figure they fuck it up in your opinion?
I'd say 2 out of 10.
11.
times.
See?
Yeah, see, because he's overcritical. Yeah.
Well, there's 2 kinds of chefs in the world, then, apparently. Yeah. There's the accepting kind that, like, is understanding, and then the other one, like, oh, no, yours is standard, and you're not meeting it.
So we'll call that one the condescending chef.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's accepting, there's condescending.
Yes. Now, as a bartender, can I just say this? People who drink, they don't give 2 fucks, basically. I mean, if you come in and you order a vodka 7, and you make them a vodka 7, they might say, oh, I can't taste the vodka. Well, that doesn't happen at the Roadhouse. But point is, you're not supposed to taste it. Or I had this lady one time, I made her a Long Island iced tea. She's like, I can't taste the alcohol. Can you put more in there? And so I barely did. Like, dap, 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 dap. And I'm like, it's a Long Island iced tea. It's supposed to taste like tea. You're not supposed to taste the alcohol.
Yeah, if you taste the alcohol, you fucked it up,
Mm-hmm.
But the comparison of people complain about food all the time. People barely ever complain about their alcohol.
Yeah.
So, hence that's why I'm a bartender and not a server.
There you go.
The secret there, though, too, is like why, what I figure as to why people do that. Because complaining about your food is a conversation piece. Complaining about your drink is just bitching.
It just gets
if you're out with everyone and you're like, this fucking drink is shit, and everyone's like, have a good time, dude. This isn't about fucking how you feel about the drink.
Yeah, and it's a fucker.
Yeah, but people will sit down to eat, and like working at especially the higher class the places, and I've been some places where I've literally taken plates back and held them for a second
and sent
the same thing back out, because I can look at the table and see, I'm like, no, that guy's just trying to have a conversation because he wants to seem like he knows a thing or two about something.
He must be from Texas. It's
I get
okay.
this, or they goes back and you can watch them at the table. I ordered this way. Well, they didn't do it this way, and then you can see as soon as it leaves the table. Like, if someone's generally upset, they're like, ugh.
Right.
But if someone's doing it for a conversation, the second it leaves the table, they're leaning over to everyone like, well, you see, I like a steak cooked a certain way, and I know a thing or two about steak. Yeah. Or
literally send it back, and they they're happy with it.
Yeah. Or people who want, that's another funny one. People will order a steak undercooked or meat not undercooked, but like how I would eat it, because they want to sound cool at the table.
Yeah.
And then send it back for the conversation piece and have you overcook it. And then that always kills me, because it's like he sends it back and he's like, he says it's too bloody. It's like he ordered a medium rare fucking 12 ounce like baseball cut steak. Like there's no fucking version of that where there's not blood. Like, well, I don't know what to say. He ordered it that way and he says it's not cooked that way. And you're just like, it's almost like watching a cult happen from a distance for a chef, because you're standing behind the window and you're doing this and you're watching the guy spread it to everyone. You see, that's not actually medium rare. And then next time they come in, those 3 people come in. One of them comes in with 3 of their friends and they get their steaks medium rare. And he's like, that's not medium rare. You see all that blood?
You know what I'd love to see? Like, one of you guys from behind the scenes just walk out with a thermometer and shove it in there and go, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Science says this is a perfect, like 148 degrees Fahrenheit right now.
Just bring them the list, well done, blah, 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 temperature. Just shove it in there and go, yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
They'll probably claim it came from the Hollow Earth.
I've
No,
actually
he came from the Hollow Earth.
that's actually kind of a super interesting, cool gimmick, though. If you think about it, like if you were running a steakhouse or something like that, like super high end,
Yeah.
and you just literally stocked up
Like little
enough
ones?
little tiny
Just
thermometers
send it out with
that
every plate.
fucking every meat dish goes out with a thermometer in
Yeah.
it, and it's like, I want to send this back. It's nope.
No,
See, we have
can't.
it on the log at 145, Dick.
Yeah. And it's been like 2 seconds since it got to your plate,
Yeah.
so now it's at 141.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
can
like
see
a
that.
back
It's
in
still
the
in the
80s.
range, bitch. It's still in the range.
In the 80s, like a parsley sprigs were a really good garnish on a plate. Now that we're in the future, like 2020, thermometer garnish.
Yeah.
Yeah, thermometer garnish.
So what's awesome about being a bartender is nobody sends their drink back. I mean, if they do, then I don't serve them again.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's the thing at a bar too, though, is if you give the bartender your drink, you're basically like saying, "Cool, I'm done.
Yeah, you suck.
Cool, I'm gonna go tend to those
Yeah.
people over there who are having a real good time, and they're just like throwing money at me." So
This is kind of a funny
Yeah.
story. Well, not so funny, but it's like reality. So these young kids, I had a slew of pretty much 21-year-olds coming in. And I'm like, okay, guys, so the first few times they were in, I could tell they're going to be the new future regulars.
Oh,
You
shit.
know, 'cause they're young.
Yeah.
And they come in one at a time, whatever, but they all meet there. And they're not tipping.
Ooh, well.
What a bunch of little shits.
Now, mind you, this is about 6
Not
months
cool.
ago. But they were very personable, very nice, whatever. So I pull them aside one by one. Like, not pull them aside, but I don't say it in front. I don't embarrass them.
Oh, so you're saying like you pull them aside and beat the fuck out of them?
No, I
Maybe
just
like
said-
smash their kneecaps.
So I'm
some
just going to
Jersey
teach
shit.
you some bar etiquette. Because I know you're 21, and so this is the way it works. And I said, so I'm the bartender, right? And they're like, yeah, you are. I'm like, so I want to introduce myself. Everybody calls me Mama E. That's your age, and that's fine. You could do that. However, you do need to tip your bartender because I can explain it to you in a couple ways. First of all, if you don't, you're looked at as a cheap ass. And if you don't, I'm in control. So I can make your drinks very, very weak. I can ignore you until you just want to walk away.
Mm-hmm.
I could ask you to leave because I could refuse service to you. Or you could be cool and tip your bartender.
And
Yeah.
you get appropriate
Yeah.
drinks.
And you know what? Exactly, and get appropriate drinks. Every single one of those kids, there was like 4 or 5 of them, were like, thank you so much for letting us know.
Yeah.
Like, they had no clue.
I didn't want to be a dick.
Where the fuck are their parents?
Probably not in a bar.
Yeah, not in a bar.
I mean, they should have taught them how to, stack blocks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, be courteous to older people. And tip your fucking bartender.
Oh yeah.
Really?
That
Where
was
are their fucking parents?
That's the beauty of being raised by industry people too. Is I knew about tipping before I even understood economy or money or anything. It's like, no, you tip people when they serve you.
Yeah.
And I got laughed at a store once because I tipped a guy who got me a video game, and it was a video game store, and he's like, really, kid? I was like, maybe 10. Yeah, nope, keep it. The rest is for you, buddy. My sister came in, and he's like, am I supposed to keep this?
He's
Like,
like,
a kid said you did something for him. Take the money.
I made $2.50 in tips today, babe.
Yeah.
Right
Great
on.
video game.
Yeah.
Great video game sales.
Yesterday 0, next day 0, but this guy tipped me.
Yeah. Everyone in the store was looking at me and laughing, and I totally was confused too, because I'm like, why are you guys thinking I'm weird for this? This dude did me a service.
Yeah.
It's not like I walked up to the counter and was like, this for $2. It was like, hey, can you go back in the back, get your keys, come back out, unlock this shelf for me,
Right.
get up on the ladder and grab the thing off the top shelf. He deserves that $2.50.
But also,
You know that.
the world does not know that bartenders and servers, I don't know how the back of the house works so much, but we don't make huge amount of money on our salary.
Yeah.
You know, when I first started, I was making like $5 an hour. Of course, that was a long time ago. Or actually, when I started, I was making $0.
There you go. That's the truth.
When I was 18, it was just tips. But I mean, right now, and I don't want to say it over this because I won't put my owners in that spot. But it's whatever the minimum is what we make as tipped employees.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay because we normally make enough in our tips to live.
Yeah.
And I have working there, and I'm not complaining about that. But there's people that just don't understand that.
Yeah.
There's people that make like, you know, whatever amount of money per hour, and they count on that. I can't count on anything except for what that minimum is.
Yeah.
And then what I get in cash.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where that is. I mean,
Yeah.
well and of course, credit card tips too. But
Yeah. I say it's for the kids out there that don't know, at least $1 per drink, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're having a great time, whatever, you know, like, feel free to tip your bartender appropriately, you know?
Yeah.
But if you order a drink, just throw $1 out there to like the bartender or server's direction because they want to live as well.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and when you run a tab, 20%. That's basically
yeah.
as long as the server / bartender was, you know,
Yeah.
friendly and attentive to you, then that's what it should be. That's a minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, definitely no less than 12%, which was like the old minimum, I guess. Like that's how you calculate a tip.
Right.
But
Well, that's you know, like that's us when we go out. The way we feel about it is pretty much always. It's like you have to really be kind of in my face with the like, I don't give a fuck about you to get anything less than 20%.
Right.
And, you know, typically 20% is, you know, I'm not even looking for that. I'm just thinking, you know,
well, on
a
10
lot of
bucks,
times
that's
I'm
$2.
thinking about the person.
Just
it's
saying.
like, you know, yeah, like,
I don't think about what the bill is.
yeah.
Exactly.
Like I'll look at it like, you know, that guy ran his ass off for me.
Right.
20% might be $3.50.
Right.
But like he's getting 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever I got left on me. 'Cause it's like he fucking, you know,
What's cool at the
he or
Roadhouse
she took care of me, you know.
is so they print out their bill or receipt, whatever, for you,
Mm-hmm.
and it says, "Poor service." I think it's like 5%, and it already calculates it.
Mm-hmm.
It says 10%. Fair service, good percent is 20%. Excellent is like 30-35%, and it gives you the money amount to leave.
yeah, it
To
does
your-
math for people who
Yes,
can't do math by
who
themselves.
can't do math.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just funny. Sometimes I'll look at it, and even regulars, I'm not going to say, but I'll look at it and I'm like, well, that's not even 20%. That sucks. Okay, well, all right, love you too,
Yeah.
and I'll still be that same person tomorrow because I do love you.
Yeah.
And you could say that, Edie, because I'm sitting right here.
It's not you. It's not you, Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeff, tip better. You jerk.
No,
I
Jeff.
know.
Jeff tips me just fine.
I'm totally yelping about this whole scenario, by the way.
Yelp. And I'm
Right.
still calling for Yelp to be shut down until things go back to normal.
Oh my God! So there was a review about me on the Yelp thing, which Rob Oreo told me about, and this is
Oh, nice.
hysterical. This was about a year ago. He's like, "So Edie, there was a review on there, and they had a lot to say about this blonde bartender. Now at the time there was only Hillary and me, female, Roger,
So, bartenderess.
JD, and I don't know who else was there. Maybe
Well, I don't think.
well, Hillary, me, JD, Roger, and Randy. So
well,
okay, well, right there,
neither
there's
Roger or JD or blonde. I know
or
that.
female. So it's just me and Hillary to go off of this, right? Anyway, there was a Yelp review on there that said I charged them $500 on the tip. I'm like, that's freaking funny.
Damn, cashing out.
Yeah.
And so don't ever go there again. Blah 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 blah. So I don't look at Yelp. I don't give two shits about what they say. Anyway, Rob told me that, and I was like, did you believe it? He's like, well, no, it's been 6 months and I haven't mentioned it to you, so I guess not.
You got to pass.
Like, wow, I haven't seen that on my check.
Yeah.
Shit, that would have been a nice bonus.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Maybe they should come back as guests.
And
you know?
number one, I'm not blonde.
Yep.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Heidi that stepped in. That's the owner.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
geez,
she took
that-
an extra $500 for herself because she needs that.
Yeah. We recently, and this was just a few days ago, at my work, had a lady come in, and she started demanding Southwest chicken pizza off of our menu. And we were having a lot of trouble because right now we're like, basically most of our front of the house didn't come back. So it's equal parts new people, almost most days new people outnumber veterans.
Yeah.
And so we have a new person standing there trying to take an order, and this person's sitting there like, I have it on the online menu, the Southwest pizza. And then, they're trying to figure it out and come back to us, and they're like, I don't know, it has like black beans and fucking chicken and roasted corn.
Which you don't have.
And none of that stuff we have. None of that stuff we have on hand. And it's like, it's starting to ring to me as like a thing that they had before I started working there. And I've been there for over 5 years now.
Oh my gosh.
So it's like, where are they getting
it's an old
this?
menu, yeah.
Yeah, and then she starts mentioning what she would want, and she's like, and I want the shrimp, the jerk shrimp hoagie. And then I was like, I know you're fucking around now, lady, because that was like Jeff made that when he was working there. Yeah,
I haven't been there for a minute.
Yeah, and so it turns out we're trying to figure it out, and eventually we find out she's looking at Yelp.
Oh,
And it's like, why are you, like, we literally have it we have a thing where you can just like scan it with your camera, and it'll take you to our online menu. It's like, why are you looking on Yelp and trying to order stuff off of whatever menu they have there? And then she goes and starts fucking just bad-mouthing her husband, too. The new guy, he felt so uncomfortable, too, because she's like, I don't know, my husband's just a little bitch, so he gets all offended when he doesn't get whatever he fucking wants. So, that little bitch, I gotta make him happy.
Oh,
and he's like,
shit.
what the fuck?
That's when I love I'm a bartender. You know what? You guys go do your little bitch thing over there in the booth. When you figure it out, come over here.
Yeah, go get a hotel room. Do your little bitch thing over
You
here in
guys
the hotel
go
room.
figure out when the divorce papers are getting filed and which one of you gets to continue drinking here. And I'm going to keep serving these people that aren't fucking being real weird.
So there's another side of this stuff, too. So I was really craving, like, some really good chicken, like... So I wanted the chicken from Cuckoo's. That's what I was craving. So anyway, I know they're doing their takeout, and that's fine. So my friend was there, and he was going to bring it to me. So I'm like, so this is what I want. They have a limited menu. Can you call and just prepay for it? Whatever, I'll pick it up and bring it to you. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I call, and I'm like, well, I looked first online on their website to see, well, what is their limited menu? Well, they didn't have one. They had their regular menu.
Okay, yeah.
So then I had to call and say, so would you list on me what is your limited menu? Like, so the guy had to go through, well, we have all of our wings. Okay. I didn't want wings. I wanted the 2-piece chicken meal thing with some mashed potatoes and all. That's what I wanted. Well, they couldn't accommodate that. So I said, okay, you know what? I'll take this instead, because that's still going to be fine. So I get that, and one appetizer, it was $27.
That's high rolling right there.
For chicken?
Yeah.
Really? Okay,
That's
we're all
insane,
hurting,
yeah.
including me.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, I got the order, but it made me feel better because it actually took me to 3 meals. So to me, actually, if you break it up, it was worth it, but Like, say for you, Jeff, you're one person, you're a man, you can eat probably all that meal in one deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's $26, $27? Like, really?
That's insane. Yeah.
For chicken wings
What I do know, thing
and an
that,
appetizer.
a
Like,
thing that
really?
we've come up against recently,
That's too much.
and
That's too much.
that's
That's
insane.
a lot.
But we've had the problem recently where we found out once all the shit started getting weird, and especially for a little while there, like we should have raised our prices. We just took it, but there was a lot of times where it's like some stuff you would be getting, like once we had to just stop doing wings for almost like a month because we
Right.
went to get chicken wings and they were like, okay, it's going to be $200 a case.
Oh, my God.
And we're like,
supply chain, supply order.
we can't. Like, we would be eating half of that case. Even
Yeah, we're
if
going to
we
raise
sell-
them to $15
Yeah.
a freaking
for 9
pound
wings
or whatever, yeah.
Per
And then-
That's
wing.
what Cuckoo's did, apparently.
Yeah.
So I won't be doing that again
Yeah.
until
At
we,
least not. At least not for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, not until this.
Well, they should
I
be
don't
able to drop it now because, I mean, chicken prices have dropped back to normal. Like, we're no longer eating it on the chicken. We can now, do what we were. But for a little while there, and it's weird, too, how occasionally stuff will still just do that. And I think it's because other states are like, shit's happening different everywhere. So all of
Yeah.
a sudden you'll just get days where it's like you're looking at the order guide and it's like, chives no longer exist and lettuce is 3 times the price it used to be. Like, well, that's weird.
Well,
Then the next week, it's flipped. Like, there's no lettuce in the world, but chives are just fucking through the roof. Or
Yeah.
But you can't get ketchup right now.
you can't get
that's
ketchup.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I
really?
got plenty. I got all those little packets in my car.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
Good
rocking
thinking.
and rolling on the
Save
ketchup.
those because that's going to be worth some money here pretty soon.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna frame them soon.
Yeah.
Maybe the next time I go to like a fast food
I got a
joint-
shadow box just for that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Here's an old mayonnaise packet. Like, this is the way we used to get it back in the day.
Can I get a
Before the
side of,
election
rubber gloves
infection.
with this?
Yeah.
Because they're expensive right now too. I just want a side of rubber gloves with my meal, please. I'm gonna stash them for later. Don't ask.
Don't ask. Yeah. Those little cutlery sets that you get whenever you eat out.
Oh, I got loads of
fucking
those, too.
Denny's or anything, like the fucking little with the napkin and the fork
salt
and
and
knife.
pepper,
They're
uh-huh.
out. Like, at least in this area, they've just completely gone out. When we talked to the guy, he was basically like, "No, I think we're waiting for them to literally make and package more because everyone has to do to go all
Yeah.
across the country." So all of a sudden, everyone's fucking
Yeah.
scooped up all the fucking sporks in
Just
the
like
world.
there's no toilet paper. Oh, woo! What are you gonna do? Well, I got some old socks that don't match.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good to go.
Jeez.
Yeah, I got napkins.
I
in
got
my
a
little
real
cutlery
fork in
kit.
my house. I'm selling them really cheap, $50
I got
a
a front
piece.
yard
If
and a
anybody
sprinkler.
needs one,
It'll be fine.
$50 each. I'll take bids. It's actually a
Hey, you
real
just take a
fork.
shower. You're all good.
So, do you remember back in school when you're young, and you just put that Elmer's glue on your fingers and would peel it
Not
off,
in your mouth. Not in your mouth.
and just peel them off? That's my new glue. I got loads of Elmer's glue. I got clear. I got white. I got sparkly kind.
Why does this not surprise me, Edie?
I'm all
that is
ready for them to
actually-
tell me I need to wear a glove, and I'm just gonna go
That's
Give me
that-
just a few
take
minutes.
out my
let it dry.
Elmer's, spread it on my hand, like, just give me a minute. I got a new one.
That's actually the second $1 million idea of the episode, though. If you could get spray-on gloves,
Well, there
you
is
know,
spray
just
on
like
glue like
spray-on
that.
glue, just like that. Yeah,
Absolutely,
where
they
you
have
like,
it. It's crap glue.
and,
you
you
can
know,
do it. Bam,
do
I
your
got it
thing,
done.
and then you just peel it off.
It's like when you're breaking into a house that just covers up your fingerprints.
God
It's
damn.
very easy. You know.
Duh.
Duh.
And then,
Have you, like, never
then
tried to
also
break into
you
a house
don't give the
before?
people in the house that you broke into COVID.
Or shooting a gun. Just put some Elmer's glue on your fucking finger. Bam, you're done. And so is he, but you're done. Wasn't me.
I'm getting so educated by Edie today. It's awesome. Granted, it's been a while since I tried to break into a house.
Well, me too.
And
besides
it
my
was
own.
not my own.
Besides my own. So I just had my son's girlfriend, Trinity. She works at Krager's. Mm-hmm. Make me extra key for my Subaru, which I only had one because I lost one. And then she, at the place where she works at Krager's, 2 extra sets of house keys, which is amazing. Mm-hmm. So I have an extra set and an extra set that I gave to Tina. So in case of an emergency, like, I get too drunk at the bar and Timmy don't have an apartment for me to stay in.
Yeah, that's a huge emergency.
And I have to go to a hotel or something. Somebody can go to my house, find a key, and let my dog out.
And I pity that hotel. Like, you're going to be so mad when you get there. Like, I'm drunk and I can't sleep at Timmy's, so I'm just going to fucking take it all out on you, hotel, guest.
Yeah, fuck.
Can't sleep
Fuck, Tim.
Yeah. I wonder, though, too. I bet you could completely, and even if you didn't do it for, like, a big fee, but if basically you just turned it into like the most low key Airbnb style thing ever, like someone's too drunk at the bar and they need a place to crash, like okay, $40 for the night.
You know what? That'd work perfectly unless Rob Lorio was living up there, which he is, which he never has for the last 9 years of my life working there, but now he does, and he's got an I Spy, which is himself.
Yeah.
So that will never work. It could be a brothel, too. I mean, I thought about that.
Well, we all have. Don't worry. We all have.
But me as a madam, you can't be a madam. You're like the wrong sex.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'll wear a dress. Don't you worry.
All right, we got Timmy on this one.
Yeah, but you have a beard, Tim.
So I'll be the bearded
really?
lady.
The bearded madam.
I'll wear a short dress with a garter. My balls will be hanging out all the time.
Oh, that's amazing.
Now presenting Lady Timothy, the bearded madam.
Yeah.
Walk around with a fucking box of cornstarch, like patting yourself down.
You know what would be great? I could just not even be seen behind him. And I could actually step out with the corset and all this and be like, no, bitches, this is what is really up.
Give you a whole different understanding of powdering your cheeks,
Tim is my camo.
And you said understanding instead of overstanding. So under would be like you're patting yourself down there instead of over patting yourself.
We could actually even match our outfits, Tim. That'd be awesome.
There you go.
Magic outfit. Holy shit, now we're on to something.
Like you would never even see me standing behind Tim. Like I would be invisible until I stepped out.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, no, you guys aren't tripping. It's for real.
Jesus.
Those mushrooms were just for fun.
Now we're into our entree.
Yeah.
A whole different kind of popper.
Oh, yeah. That's what I get paid for. Well, they get paid for. I just get, paid for ruling it and making sure they're safe. So would you.
Yeah.
Because even though you're a bouncer with a dress on, I'm sure you could handle it.
Well, I don't know if I can handle much anymore.
Oh, no, you got it either way, Tim.
I'm kind of broken right now.
Just get a
okay.
kickstand. Get a
all right.
kickstand. That way they can't tip you.
It's not happening right now.
Yeah, that's true. But hopefully soon enough. I don't know. I've got to do all that stuff. Oh, did I lose you guys?
Nope,
No,
we're here.
we're still here.
Oh, I
I
just
was
heard
just
a weird...
showing off. I'm sorry.
That was Kim's
No,
phone.
no. The phone just made a funny noise. I got a text. You got a text message or something.
Oh, shit.
Somebody did, not me.
Yeah.
I turned my
I
volume
I guess I'm Captain
down.
Popular over here.
It's whatever. I didn't know if that was a sound saying that I'm disconnected because it made a doo-doo-doo.
No, it's that, like, time's running out. 10, 9, 8, 7.
You're still
Cameron
connected,
needs
Timmy.
new stuff. Yeah.
Well, what happened? It was the FCC heard us talking about me in a dress, and they're like, "No,
yeah.
Too far. You guys went too
Wait,
far.
was that the sound of us getting kicked off of Spotify?
Off the internet,
Doo-doo-doo-doo. You're
Yeah,
no
they're
longer
like-
on Spotify.
Yeah.
or wireless, or
You're
the
bad
internet.
guy in a dress? No, we aren't doing that one."
And talking about a madam getting paid, oh my God, the state of Colorado, that cannot happen. This is not
Yeah.
1890. You're still serving alcohol for now.
So,
Now, yeah.
Let's open up the damn tunnels, bitches. Because I'm
Only
fucking
till
coming
ten.
Let's start
around,
the real
baby.
party.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we're probably going to go back to 1890 here pretty soon.
Well, if
it's
we
not
do,
too far.
You can call me Edie Oakley. I'll be ready, baby.
nice.
Yeah.
If we do, I got the gear. I'm ready to roll.
There you
That's
go.
about that, Mama Edie.
Yeah.
Just let me know if I ever start getting on your bad side, so I can just stop and correct my actions.
You
know?
never have been. You would know if you were.
I know. I just don't want to be there.
I
me know if I
don't
get
want it
close.
to go that far. Yeah.
Well, I'll give you the same chance I gave the 21-year-olds.
That-
So
there
this
you
is
go.
the
Whether
reality
you
of
can dodge
things.
brass knuckles.
This is the
Solid
reality
chance.
of things. I have all the control. I can not serve you. I can make you very weak drinks. I can ignore you. I can ask you to leave. So therefore, that's your options.
I think all those have happened to me.
And I'll be happy to serve you with a smile and love you to death, because that's why they call me Mama E. I'll give you advice anytime you want it. I'll give you a hug when you need it. But treat me right, and I'll treat you right.
Yes,
You can't give
ma'am.
hugs right now.
I know, baby. There's the kisses.
There you go.
Long distance.
Absolutely.
This seems like a
What a
very
lot.
fantastic chat, and unfortunately, I'm a tobacco addict. I want to go smoke another cigarette, but
I'm with you.
Yeah. I think we've knocked out a pretty good podcast here.
and
Mama
Right
Edie,
on.
nice
Thank you
to
so much.
get to know you and nice to do the podcast with you.
Thank you so much.
sure.
I had so much fun. Before I was coming here, I was like, what in the hell am I going to talk about? I don't know. I haven't been able to shut up, so I guess I
Yeah.
did all right.
Yeah, it works like that sometimes. It's nice to get your years of wisdom. You got many years of wisdom.
Well, I
We
got more
appreciate
stories,
it.
so next time you want to do this, let me know. And
Oh yeah, we'll keep you in mind as a regular. Maybe
Hopefully I'll be
maybe do a
available.
team up episode with you and Claude next time. Or
oh my
something.
goodness, I won't get
Yeah.
a word in edgewise.
yeah, I don't even need a microphone for that. You guys have the mics.
We might have to be able to share, but I'll have to like poke him every time he's like, stop talking. I have
Maybe
something
like
to
hit
say.
him with like a roll of quarters. Or...
I do have some of those. There's a coin shortage, but I got like $100 in rolls of quarters. I can
Quarters.
pop them once or twice with those.
Hit him right in his water face.
Yeah, bam! My turn. Stop yakking, dude.
Heard that. Oh, this has been so much fun. Timmy, thank you for chiming in with us too.
Yeah.
love
Yeah,
it, Tim.
definitely. Hopefully that phone stayed pretty good the whole
It did,
thing.
actually.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we fixed it and it worked.
Wi-Fi is
Right
great.
on.
Wi-Fi
Awesome.
phone calling is good, Tim. You got it.
Yeah, right on. Awesome. Well, thanks, Edie, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I got to take part in this again.
Love you, miss
Yeah,
you.
for sure. Be talking to you soon, hopefully.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Stay on after we cut. And I'll talk to you about a couple of things.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Happy good
See
night.
y'all.
Have a fun Sunday fun day.
Bye.